Thank you for the reminder. Okay. Okay, a lot of things are opening, but maybe if we wait a little bit, it can, generate. Let me see if I can go to previous notebook. It's, that have I have oh, it keeps on generating because I'm still on my own account. Yeah, okay, so the infographic is ready. This is an example of the infographic is coming up. This really looks beautiful. You can I don't know if you know about whiteboard animation. You can use this for your whiteboard animation. There's a way you can do it and use this a bit. Everything here is very correct. You can see crafting the prompt structure with clear dedicated sections, write concise and emphasize instructions. There are no words here that are shaking or they are not complete or they are misspelled. They are really, really accurate, and that is what people want. And this can just break down concepts into simple infographic that anybody can just visualize and understand easily. Really love this notebook, Ellen. Really love it. So, okay. The slide deck, let me see if it's going to be ready very soon. Sometimes it takes a while. Okay, while it's still generating, we'll start, but I just wanted to show you this. I hope you find this very useful. Give me a thumbs up if you find this, if you think you'll find this very useful. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know.
I do, but one question, like you did mention the 8 seconds video. So what if you are thinking of longer duration, like videos that are longer than 8 seconds?
Yes, so there are two ways we can do that. Either you stitch them together using CapCut or you can generate them using Heijin, and I'll show you how to do that as well today. What will happen today?
Okay.
Okay. All right, the slide is ready. So let's look at the kind of slides it does. It generates. So um, is this the slide? Let me see. Oh, this is a report. The report is what is ready. So it just generated the report for us. No. Um, so this is the kind of report it generates: introduction, and it has well marked down sections, the foundation and the foundation, advanced prompt engineering, setting the context and all of that and all of that. Yep. So this is the reports it generated. Let's see what else is ready. Video overview, reports, a slide deck. I don't see the slide deck moving. Did I actually generate? Oh, it was still generating. You can generate quiz here. You can also generate slide decks. Can also generate flashcards. Flashcards, that's what I wanted to say, not slide decks, of course, flashcards. So I'm going to share this link with all of us in case you don't have access to it or you're not able to copy it. Link. Try it out. Let me know what you think about this. And it's free and you can upload up to 300 resources. So you can put a lot of information in here. Okay, while it's working, I'm gonna share my screen for what we are going to cover today. So we're going to look at video generation, create our own AI clone, um, use different styles of prompting, evaluate our workflows, create some images, scene, audio to make sure that our video works, perfectly well. Video generation is a little bit complex. because it requires different sections. So think about it. Yesterday we just worked on images, right? We created images, different scene, different styles as we want. But now there's a little bit of more complexity. There's something that we need to do extra. The images are going to start moving. Not just that they're going to move, they're going to talk, right? So this complexity has made video generation not to be very easy for people to create with AI. And sometimes, I mean, it also you also have the complexity of having different maybe you have a video, usually it's not just one person, it's different people talking at different times. So who is going to be talking what and when, right? So that's an additional complexity on top of it. So prior to this time, prior to 3 months ago, there've been some, video tools and a little bit of more complex because you have to create your video, you have to create your audio, you have to stitch it together. Like most times, they don't generate prompts that are over or videos that are over 10 seconds. So, but with View 3, things change a little bit. Sometimes in the past, you get wobbly images. Um, with Veo 3, we could have images that are no longer wobbly. You can maintain consistent character, you can maintain consistent voice because if somebody is speaking, you don't want somebody who is speaking and then the next time the person is speaking, the voice has changed as well. So they had to twerk it until they were able to get something better. From what I was saying on this first slide is you prompt before now, you prompt and pray, but now you prompt and direct. You direct the tools to give you what you want, and I'm going to show you how to do that today. With Veo 3 came out about 2 to 3 weeks ago, and with Veo 3 things have changed. You can have multiple reference images to control the character. You can have objects, you can have styles, you can create scenes. You can also have a little bit longer videos that can last some minutes. There are many more tools like Grok now. You can generate videos that are up to 1 minute. Um, with Heijin, you can also generate videos up to 3 minutes and all that. Now we have tools that can support speaking, different people speaking, of course, with expressions. And those expressions add another layer of complexity because if somebody is smiling, somebody is laughing, you need to add all those kind of characteristics in the music, in the video. In that way, it gives that video life. It's not just somebody static talking, right? Because as we are talking, we are, we have different facial expressions. We add various, maybe we can be moving, we can be joyful, depending on the expression that we have. And those expressions tend to change as we, progress through towards as the video progresses, right? It's not static like an image creation. So what are the capabilities of Veo 3 and why I'm using the Veo 3 is because Veo 3 set the pace for other video models. So when Veo 3 came out, Sora 2 also came out and it had almost similar features. It has high fidelity outputs. That means you can have images that have high resolution or videos that have high resolution 720p or 1080 pixels. And then, of course, 8 seconds. And the videos have real stunning, hyper realistic videos with audio. So VO2 came out initially. With VO2, there was no audio. So you can animate yourself and all that, but it doesn't really have any um, voice. There's no voice to it. And then you have flexible ratios, so you can have 16 by 9 and 9 by 16. There are also with Grok, you can have 1 by 1, 4 by 3, and all that. And it also has variable length. So depending on what you want to make, 4, 6 to 8 seconds. So you have to keep this in mind when you are generating your scenes, so that your scenes are not do not exceed either eight do not exceed 8 seconds. You want to keep them within that um within that 8 seconds range. Because if you exceed it, it might be difficult for you to stitch it together. That means the person who is saying the word, it might cut the person short. So you may have to generate several scenes and then stitch them together using CapCut. Okay, in VO3, you have different sections. I think I will rather explain this by going to VO3 myself. Let me open this. I do have, hopefully this supports. Let's use this one. Let's use this one. No, this one. Yes, let me put this here. Using a different account. So go to Google Flow. That's where we are going to be accessing our VO3 from. Go to create. Let me share this link with us. Also want to share other things. Gwen is another one, chat.gwen. I'll put this in the link. You may want to sign in. So if you haven't signed in before, it might prompt you to sign in using your Google account. So I've added this to the chat box as well. Feel free to copy these. Log in. I think I've logged in with this account before, so hopefully it just permits me to log in. Yeah, I do have 160 AI credits here. I don't know. Check how many credits you do have, if you have enough credits to work on this, because it's still not very free. You get some credits. I think it's 180 credits or 100 credits. It used to be 100 credits. I don't know if it has changed now. I'm surprised that I have 180 credits on this account. Okay, so I just want to show you what I mean by ingredients to video and all that. So I just clicked on new projects down here. Who's following? This is hands-on, so I want everybody to be following. I just want to walk you through this, then we can go from there. Anybody? Give me a thumbs up if you are here. Are you here?
Sorry, you said we should open what before?
Google FX Labs. Let me add the link is in the
Okay.
yes, in the chat.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, give me a thumbs up if you are here. While you are walking through that, I'm just going to check if the slides are ready. So the slides are ready. So AI agent systems design principles. So look at this beautiful slide. Look at this. Look at the slide he created for me. This is just from, I think it was a video or maybe a text. I don't remember what it was. I think it's a pasted text. It's written pasted text here. And he created these beautiful slides for me.
So Google Labs, Google FX has Whisk, Flow, and Image FX and the Music FX, all of them in one studio?
That's correct.
Oh.
That's correct. Google is on fire.
Wow. Yeah.
Google is on fire. Yeah. they are now unbeatable. OpenAI is just trying to chase them, but I mean, they have the market share right now, and their tools are powerful. They are not just regular tools, and it's mind-blowing what these tools can do. Okay. So this is the slide it's generated, and I can download it if I want, from robotic to reliable, challenges, robust tooling, the framework, prompt architecture from ambiguity to precision, building in guardrails and data integrity, and all that. Robust tooling from vague abilities to precise. It tends to, because of the prompt, the system prompt that was given to it, it tends to have similar headings. The key to production reliability, system design from monolithic agents to specialized teams, and all that and all that. Look at this. Look at this. Lovely. So from just pasted text, I was able to generate this. I think it's okay. So this is slideshow. Like if I want to just have all the slides moving. So it has a slideshow. This is lovely. I like this. Okay. You can also download it if you want. Yeah. Any questions on
I think
this?
I'm lost.
You're lost. Okay. So we did a little bit of a small session on Notebook LM. I wanted to highlight the key features of Notebook LM because it has new capabilities now. I wanted to showcase it because I know people might want to use it. So it does have, you can generate podcasts. This has been a feature that it had all this while. You can generate podcasts from text, from video, from any material at all. You can generate a podcast from it, any material. You can generate a video, and that video is like a PowerPoint presentation, right? So you have somebody speaking about your slides. You can generate mind maps, reports, flashcards. So generate quiz, any kind of quiz with it. Infographics. So the infographic one is new, so you can see it's better. It's still in testing, and the slide deck is just what I showcased now.
Um,
Any questions on this?
Sorry, Dr. Where did you see this? When you open that thing and you see all this flow, image, and music, where did you open to see this page?
This page or the music effects, you see what you're asking?
No, I'm saying where should I click now when you see those four tools there? The flow, the image, and the music. Where will you open to get this page that you're looking at now on your screen?
The page I was looking at.
Yes, the
Okay,
studio part.
the page I was looking at was on the Notebook LM. That's the page I was looking at. It's not the one you are talking about, right?
It is. Then on Notebook LM, where else do you go? Notebook
Okay.
or lab?
Okay, no, the lab is I think is the lab you are talking about. So this is the lab.
Yeah.
Okay. So Google Lab. Let's go to Google. I hope it will always lead me to this because I've just logged in. Let me show you Google FX. Okay. Okay, so this is Google Labs. So labs.google. So this is where you see Wix. We used Wix yesterday. We have Flow, we have image effects, we have music effects as well.
Okay.
Yeah. And we have other ones too. We have other ones as well. So we're going to be using Whisk as well. So I'll also open it here. So, but let's start with our Flow. I just wanted us to, because we are on video generation, where do you find View? View 3. View 3, where do you find it? You find it in Google View, Google FX, Google Flow. That's where you find it. on that flow. Okay, so this is Veo 3. You can create images with it. So create an image. So and it uses Nano Banana as the model. Last week we talked about the different models, the foundation of Gen AI, and all of that. So it's using Nano Banana. But today we are focusing on video creation. So I'm toggling to video. Okay. I want to pause here a little bit to ask if everybody's on the same page. Everyone on the same page? Yes? No? Give me a thumbs up. I don't want anybody to get lost. So here, I want everybody to look at this part. So we have text to video. What does this mean? It means you can, yeah.
So I opened Whisk. It showed me just the create image. It's not showing me the text to video part.
Okay, yes. So you are on Whisk. You are not on Flow.
Oh, okay. It should be on Flow.
On
Okay.
Flow, yes. Okay. Who is on Flow? Who is here? Anybody? Give me a thumbs up if you are here.
I'm there, but it's telling me experience and shape AI tools. Then I click next, but I don't know. Still going back to previous and continuous.
Share your screen. Let me give you access to share your screen. I'm making you a co-host.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, text to video. Okay, I'm
Text to
there.
video. You are there. Awesome. Okay. Kumi, share your screen. Let's see. Then I want everybody to be able to
I'm
do
using
this.
another device that's to test it.
You're using another
Okay.
device,
Mm.
so you can't share your screen.
That's the thing, yeah. Except I have to log in with this one.
Okay, I get what you mean. So you're logged in from a different device and then using another device to join
Yeah,
the meeting, so
to
you
do
can't
this
share.
thing.
I
Yeah.
understand you. Okay. So let me show you again. I don't know the link you clicked, so I'm gonna add this link
I
now.
clicked on lab.
So the lab, okay, so you go to Flow.
Flow,
I'm giving you the direct link now. I think what I did initially was give you the one that has labs.google.fx, which has all of those other tools
Oh,
like the Whisk and
mm,
all of that. Yes. So, but I've shared the correct one now.
okay, let me see.
Okay, so you have text to video, you have frames to video. Text to video is for video generation, and we're going to test those. Frame to video is when you have a picture and you want to reference that picture for the video. Like I want to create a picture of myself singing something, saying something. I can use frame to video. I have ingredients to video. This gives me the ability to upload images to and use maybe not just one image, like several images. Okay. And then I have the create image, which is similar to when you toggle to create image. Okay. So we have a scene builder here as well. So which helps you to create your scene, extend your scene and all that. So we can add
Okay.
and expand. So assuming you have a video you have created in prior to this time and you want to extend that video so it continues to create maybe you have the 8 seconds, right? And then you want to extend it another 8 seconds, you use the expand feature. However, this expand feature only takes text to video. The expander takes text to video. Sometimes it's difficult to maintain character consistency when you have text to video because the AI doesn't really understand every single thing. So anything like if you don't explain it in so much detail for the AI, it's going to assume something that you don't want it to assume. And it brings that app output. That's the output it provides for you or it produces for you, right? Okay. So I'm going to go back here and then we can come back to it. Let me go back to. So we've talked about ingredients to video. It uses multiple reference images to control the characters, the objects, and the style, creating a final scene that looks just as you have envisioned because you have given it an image. So when you provide an image, when you provide something that it should copy, it will be able to do that. So recommendation is for you to always use a reference like an image to get a better video. Okay. Can also use JSON prompts where you have everything structured, or even with an image, but the JSON prompts would give that very structured output, precise outputs. So you have frames to video where you have first frame and last frame, and you have a scene to create a transition between the first and the final frame of it. Okay, you have a scene extension, which I've just shown you how to do a scene extension where you can create longer videos by generating new clips that connect to your previous clips based on the final second of the previous clip of the previous clip that you have created. Okay. So as I mentioned the last class, we have image prompting. So also we have video prompting. How do you prompt your videos? How do you create videos that will give you what you want? How do you speak to the machine so it gives you the correct outputs? There's a 5-step or 5-part prompting formula here. The first one is cinematography. That is, you specify how the camera is going to move. Now the camera is not just, or a lens, it's not just going to capture, right? It's going to move. So is it a medium shot? Is it a dolly front and back? Is it a crane movement? Is it low angle? Is it area? What is that cinematography? So you need to be very specific about what the cinematography is, and it comes at the beginning of what you want to, the prompt you are giving to it, so that it's very precise. And I have some of these words, and it will be uploaded to the classroom, so you don't have to think so much about what it is and like what those languages are. You don't have to think so much. It's going to be uploaded to the classroom. Now you talk about the subject, which is like the main character of whatever you are creating. So it could be a human being, it could be an object, it could be an animal, it could be anything, in fact. So, but what is that main thing that you want it to focus on? That is what the subject is. You have to define what that subject is. The appearance, if it's a human being, the clothing, what are those distinct characteristics of the subject? Now, you talk about the action. So usually in the pictures, you can mention the action, right? Sometimes the pose and all that. However, this time I have to be very discreet about mentioning the action. Describe what that action is doing. Is the person running? Is the person sitting? Is the person dancing? What is going on? And most times there is some level of dynamics moving because there's movement. So you have to combine the cinematography with the action that is happening, right? And then you talk about the context. What is that environment? What is going on in the setting? What's the background, the foreground? What is really going on around the subject? That is what the context is. It creates the scene. And then you talk about the style. The style is it photorealistic? Is it a cartoon that is moving? What is it exactly? What's that characteristic? What's that style of the video? And talk about the ambience. This is the mood. The mood is very important because you don't want your video not to have life. What is happening? The person is singing, so the person is happy, right? It's warm. If the person is, walking into a meeting, maybe it's an executive look, he's confident. Person is confident. The facial expression has to be confident. What is the mood of the atmosphere? What are the colors there? What are the visual tone that is happening in that video? You want to give all this information to your video. That is what makes it come to life. And we're going to be practicing all of this. Okay, let's practice. Let's practice. Let's give this example. We're going to be practicing in VO3. Can anybody check your VO3? How many credits do you have? I believe some of us may have just signed in for the first time. If you have signed in for the first time, check how many credits, and you can find your credits by checking your name, clicking your name. If you signed in using Google, let me go over here and I'll paste this prompt for us to try. This is...
So mine has 20 credits for each generation.
Yes, so but how many do you have left? So if you go to your name, where your name is here, you'll see how many credits you have. Like where you're, as if like your profile picture, maybe your profile picture is there, maybe it's just your initial that is there. So you see the number of credits that is left. Anybody? Am I frozen?
I have difficulty finding the total.
Okay, so it's by your right. So if you go to the top right, you'll see like the speaker, you'll see something that looks like
Oh,
and then
oh,
you
okay.
see X, you see a
Oh, okay.
question mark, you
Yeah,
see...
180.
Oh, awesome. That's what I had. I generated something. 180, good. So I believe most of us would have that as well. Let me know if you have
Yes,
something different. And it uses 20 credits
I
per
have, I,
generation.
I have 80.
You have 80 or 180?
80.
Oh, only? Would it be because maybe based on your region? I'm thinking, would it be that it's based on your region that they give you the number of credits? Who else has 80? Who else
Which
has
I'm
80?
waiting for the link.
You're waiting for the link?
Mm.
No, the link is in the chat. Who else has 80? I just want to be sure so that I know like how many times you can play around with it. You missed a lot, Jude. You watch the recording. You watch the recording, okay? It's going to be uploaded once it completes processing. So it takes a while to process. So I don't know, today, tomorrow, it will be uploaded to the classroom. Who else has 80, 180? How many do we have? I had 180, I don't know. I know there was a time I had 100. You know, they keep changing these things. Danny, do you have 80 or do you have 180? No? Okay, so we will start. Let me go over here again. I'll paste this prompt. I just want us to try it. So this is just basic. Medium shot, a tired corporate worker rubbing his temples at night under the fluorescent light. That's the context. And the style is retro 1980s office aesthetics. That is the look of that office. Hope I can copy this. Okay, let's see. Let's copy from here. I'll put this in the chat. Please try this out. This is a JSON prompt. Try this out. Oh, this is a JSON prompt. No, it's not a JSON prompt. This is just a regular prompt, but let's try it in our view. I'll show you what a JSON prompt is. Let's try it in our view. I'm going to paste it here as well. Usually with AI, because it's predictive, we may not get the same image. It might be a different image. So it's always better for us to upload an image. So it must have all these elements. Mine is generating. It takes a while. If it's video generation, usually it takes a while. Maybe 1 to 2 minutes, but usually takes a while. Okay. While we are on it, while it's taking some time, to generate, I will move on here so that we can get to all the things that we need to get to. So I'm going to break all the elements of an effective prompt, effective video prompt to us. So let's dive into the language of cinematography, which is really, really important in video creation. So you talk about the camera movements. Dolly means moving forward and backward, because you are going to not just shooting at a particular, like you are not going to be static or like an image. No, you are going to move from forward and backward when you want to say you want it to move forward and backward. You can use dolly. Crane means vertical, like vertical elevation changes. Tracking is lateral, that is left to right. POV is first person perspective shots. My perspective, your perspective, first person perspective. What is the perspective of the person you are videoing? Shot composition, is it a wide shot? That is, it has to get the environment, the full environment. If is it a close-up shot, maybe focusing on the subject? Is it a low angle shot? Is it a high angle shot? Is it an area shot? Lens and focus effects, what is the depth of field? You can add macro to it if it's an extreme close-up detail that you want. Extreme close-up detail. Soft focus, dreamlike aesthetic. Rack focus means the subject is transitioning. So rack, when you have racked something, right? So these are some languages which I will also upload to the classroom. So if you can use it. So when you are prompting for cinematography, you want to vary, because it's a movement, you want to vary the shots, especially when you are doing a timestamp prompting. So you want to vary it in such a way that, okay, you use a wide shot at first, you use a close-up shot, and then you can use a low angle the next time, because it's movement. The video has to move. So you want to vary that shot. And you don't have to think too much about this. AI can help you to generate these kind of things. But you have to also have the knowledge to say, okay, this is what you want. Because based on the context, based on your description, the AI will be better off. So if a videographer is creating a prompt and a layman is creating a prompt, it's different, because the videographer, I would suppose, knows how to do all these things, knows, okay, I'm doing a wide shot, I'm doing a close-up shot, I want to vary it, I want to start from here and move this other way and move this other angle and have an area view. Let's do it this way, it's going to look better if we do a dolly instead of a close-up range or a close-up shot, or let's ensure that we're getting the depth of field. Let's create it in a very dynamic way, so it moves very fast and moves in and out in a very sharp way. So the person might have the vocabulary to say, but you can also like understand what these things mean and be able to direct your video in that light. Okay, so we'll also look at directing the sound stage, because you need to create your sound. What does that? The video has to speak, right? The person has to speak or whatever. You also have some effects. Like if you are, let's say, if it's somebody is running some water, maybe it's the person is saying something, and before a sink that the water is running, you have to make that kind of running water sound. So that's like sound effects. So you have to add those effects as well to the sound. Even the videos also would have visual effects. So VFX or sound effects. So you must also have to add those kind of things. And also maybe design the ambience of the sound as well. Maybe there's a quiet sound, because sound is not just most times it's not just one sound. There are various sounds. I'm here in my office. I, having a meeting, I'm talking. My kids are somewhere making some kind of weird sounds. So usually there are, various sounds that are also coming, that are also in the environment that that movie is being shot. Let's assume that the movie is being shot early in the morning. You might hear some birds that are moving. Somebody's talking as the subject, but the birds are also chirping, right? If it's in the evening, the crickets might be out and trying to go to bed. So these are those kind of things we have to incorporate all of those in our videos. Okay. So it's very important to add emotions through our sounds. Usually you can add this by layering them. Like, let's say you've added the main words, the text, but the things that are happening in the environment you may want to add. Okay, so this person is smiling and talking at the same time. I could be talking and smiling, right? The two of them can go together because um, they are not mutually exclusive, so they can go together. You can also add how serene the environment is and all of that. You can also talk about things that are happening, that maybe the feelings that are going on there. You may want to add some of that. I don't have an example right now, like a good example now, but you might also want to add some special awareness. So you may want to match the sound to the distance of the camera. So if somebody is closer to the camera, the person it's loud, right? If somebody is far or even making a phone call, you want it to sound like somebody is at the other end. If it's a phone call, somebody is at the other end listening, or somebody is not too close. So you may have to ensure that you incorporate that special awareness as well. So one of the problems that we have when generating audio is voice consistency. So you have somebody, I'm speaking in my voice, and then the next thing I've generated is a different voice that the person is a different voice that is being generated. You don't want to do that, and I'll show you how you can maintain voice consistency as well. Okay. Okay, so usually you can have, most times it's better you generate your scenes first and then animate your scenes before you add your videos on top, your audios on top of it. So generate your image, then generate the scene, whatever is happening in the background with your subject in it, and then you now generate the words that the person is going to say. Okay, and add emotions to it so it carries that particular story. You can also design the environment so it tells a story without the dialogue. That means later on you can add your dialogue to it, and I'll show you how this is possible. Okay. One more thing is you may want to also include negative prompting. What are you excluding from the prompting? What are those elements you don't want to include? So maybe instead of saying a desolate landscape, you don't want anything in the background, you may say what that scene actually has. Instead of saying, okay, I don't want it to look like a forest, you may say, oh, this is a desert, rather than say, I don't want this to look like a forest. You might say, this is a desert. Okay. eliminate common issues like no text overlays. So this is very important. I've generated some videos in the past that has text overlays and most times the text doesn't really, it's not accurate. It just messes up the video. So I would just add at the end of my prompt, no text overlays, no watermarks, no blurry motions and all of that. Okay. So make sure you are using the 5 prompts components. You're adding those 5 components to your prompts. I think that is it. So let's look at this before and after prompt enhancement example. So a person cooking in the kitchen and using this, I'm not going to share this basic prompt because that's kind of what we would always write, but let's use this prompt as well. Who has tried the first prompt I put in the chat? Who has started the first prompt? What did we generate? What were we able to generate? We are now going hands-on.
Mine is still at 99%, so it's still
90.
generating.
Yeah, okay. Awesome. So it takes a while. Really, video generation takes a while. Let me see. Okay, so mine is done. So it did create a couple of things. I just said medium shot of the tired corporate worker is corporate. So it gave me this 1980 office style, right? That's what it gave me. So 1980, in the 1980s, perhaps we have this kind of desktop. And we have, I think this could be a fax machine. That's what it looks to me. Let's see. Okay, so you can hear there's no words, but you can hear, okay, moving of the mouse. Everybody is going to have something very different. Everybody's going to have something very different because most times with text to video generation is usually you don't have, the AI just predicts something different for everybody. So this is another prompt. So medium shot of a professional chef in crisp white uniform, dicing fresh vegetables with precise knife. I want to use my image. So I want to use my image. I will prefer to use a frame to image here. Warm overhead lighting creates appealing food photography, aesthetic, beautiful. What's the SFX? That's the sound effects. Rhythmic chopping sounds. I'm including chopping sounds. Gentle sizzling from nearby pan. So like I mentioned, there are always other things that are also included, other things. So sizzling sound, chopping sound, all happening all at the same time. The ambience or the ambient is busy restaurant kitchen atmosphere. Perhaps I use ingredient to video because it's only one of my pictures that I'm going to be using. So I'm just going to upload a picture. I have a picture here. Although this doesn't look like, okay, let's see if it's gonna make they said crisp white uniform. Let's see. Use this. Feel free to upload your picture and you can use the ingredient to video. Okay. And then we are going to be creating avatars of ourselves. Yesterday, we created avatars of ourselves. We are going to use it in Hedging to clone ourselves. Clone ourselves, give it any word you want it to speak, and it's going to do exactly that. Okay.
What is ingredient to video game? What is ingredient? What does that mean?
Ingredient is any pictures, basically.
Then what is frame? I thought frame is
Frame
pictures.
is scene to scene.
Oh, okay.
Frame is scene to scene. So you have one scene. I can add a scene. It can also be like a picture, but whatever it is, like you can have it as a picture, you can have it as a scene. A scene is something that has like backgrounds, right? Like it has
Okay.
a background of you. So let me see. This generated so quickly. Let me see. It's not showing my face. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, that is me with the sizzling sounds and all of that added to it. It has a mic. Okay. I think it has, this looks like me. And I see that the camera is moving, right? my fingers are, hold on, 4. Sometimes it just creates weird things. Okay. Really, this is lovely. I was just looking out for like errors and all that, but it did great. I've put this in the chat if you want the prompts. Mine is different. Yes, you might can you share what yours was? The first one. Can you share yours in the chat if you like? I really like this. And it changed my clothes to something white, crisp white. Lovely. Okay. So we would dive into, okay, trying to download it. Let's see what we have. Okay. Okay, so it says medium shot of a professional chef in crisp white uniform and all of that. So subject detail, professional chef, white uniform. It respected that. It gave me a white uniform, specific action, precise knife work, dicing vegetables. So I told it what to do, precise knife work in a modern stainless kitchen. That would be the context, modern kitchen, stainless steel. The audio layer is chopping, sizzling, ambient sounds. If I had added saying the person saying something, it's going to also be saying whatever I want it to say. Okay. So I think we've done image to video generation, which is like this ingredient to video. We have done it. Descriptive, you can refine it. Maybe if I wanted to say something, I can just make it to say something else. So let's look at some different workflows that we can utilize. So first and last frame, which is like frame to frame transition. So let's assume that we have frames. I'm going to go to the prompt that we did create yesterday. All the prompts that we did create yesterday, I'm going to go to it now and see if I can get some images from those prompts. Okay, go. So if you can head to Wix, I'm going to go to Wix now. Go Wix. Share it for those who weren't here yesterday. Yeah, I see yours. Yours was different. Yes. So I see the prompt with thanks John for sharing. The computer was moving facing facing us. What a weird way. Yes, with text to video, it's not always very accurate. So the recommendation is for you to go from image to video instead of text to video. I will share the prompt here again so that we can just copy it. Let me share this prompt. I've uploaded the prompt, so I want us to create a couple of scenes that we would like to use. There are different scenes here with the prompts. You should be able to create something for yourself. So there are 60 prompts here that we can try. Feel free to try any of those prompts, and so we can go and create other things. So let me see. I don't know which one to use. So that's some of them. Okay, so I'm going to use this post-workout prompts. I want to see what I can generate with this post-workout prompts. That will be on 12, the 12th prompt here. So I'm going to put the prompt here. Okay, it's analyzing my picture. Am I too fast? No. Oh. It's analyzing, it's taking some time. So I want us to create different scenes, and then we would, use those scenes to create our, maybe not create our AI clone. So maybe there should be a podcast. Let's create a podcast. Let me look for podcast style. We have any podcast style? No, we don't. Okay. So let's create, this is, use the same facial features, a confident, energized expression that still clearly matches the face, their reference likeness and identical skin tone and undertone with no noticeable change in apparent age, wearing gym wear. Let's see, inside a clean modern gym. So this is me in the gym. So create. Wow, this is lovely. So this is me now in gym wear. I think I like this one more. So I can, change it. I can change some things if I don't want it this way. But this is lovely. I like it how it is. I like how it is. I can change it from the aspect ratio from 9:16 to 16:9 or 1:1. So if I'm posting this on social media, I would prefer to change it to 9 to 16. That's the template for social media like TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and the likes. If I'm posting it on YouTube, it will be 16 by 9. So I would like to regenerate it, but in 16 and 9. But before I do that, I want to lock the seed. So this seed is what helps the image to have consistent character. You don't want it to change from whatever it is here. Okay. Oh, this is better. I like this one more. I like this one more. It just changed everything. I like this one. Does this person look like me? I don't know if this person really looks like me, but I like it. I think I like it more than all of them. I think this one looks much more like me. Much more. This one looks much more than this one. Or maybe because of the hair. What do you guys think? Who is here? Who has done this? Anybody? Anybody? Has anybody done this? Has anybody done this? The same thing? I can't see you guys because I'm not looking at we are not looking at the screen now. I'm sharing my screen, so I'm not seeing everybody. I hope I'm still in the meeting.
Yes, you are.
Okay, awesome. Anybody here? Not quite like
Yeah.
me. Yes, not quite like me. This one looks better. Yes. Awesome. Okay,
Yeah.
so did anybody create something like this? I want us to create a couple of things and then we'll head over to go and create our own avatar with lip sync. Anybody here? Did anybody create any scenes here? No? Nobody created any images?
My own got stuck on 99%, so I'm not sure why.
Okay, I want to also create another scene. I'm just creating scenes. I just want to create another scene. This scene is the one I would use for my maybe. Yeah, I like this one too. Maybe this one or this one, maybe this one. I will use this one for my I'll use this one for my avatar. So while we continue to create that, give me a thumbs up if you have created a couple of scenes from the prompt that I have provided. Oh, I see Kumi. Kumi has provided something. Let me see what it looks like. It's when you practice that you will be perfect. If you don't practice, there's no way you have to perfect. You'll be perfect. You'll perfect this thing. And by the time you leave here, you've lost 30%, 40% of whatever you've learned. And then the next day 60% is gone, and the next day 100%, 90% is gone, just 10% residual. That's what's left. So you may want to practice. You may want to practice. It's good to practice. Practice whatever you are learning. So that's why we are patient with everybody. So you are practicing, you are learning on the go. Yeah, it's back in. not quite. Text to video is not always quite. So, this person doesn't look like you. This person looks different. Okay, that's fine. Okay, while we, wait for people to generate their videos or their scenes, let's look at another workflow, which is dialogue scene ingredients to video, where you create your character reference, which is a picture. You add what are the settings. Maybe you have the environment references, and we've already added our environment to our picture. That's what we are doing right now. We have added the scenes. So the prompts would create scenes, right? If you say you are in the gym wearing your gym wear, that's a different scene. If you are in the newsroom, that's a scene of a newsroom. If you are skydiving, that's a scene of the skydiving. You are creating scenes of it. Now, use multiple reference images to control your characters, the object, the style, while scripting your conversation. What do you want that thing to say? And then ensure character consistency across multiple shots using the reference images. Once you have a reference image and you give it the prompts, you would get the same information, the same character. It won't change. But if you just give it a text, it's likely it's going to change, because the AI, you may not have given it enough detail for it to determine what you are saying. Okay. The last part of it is timestamp prompting, which is very, very important. I like to use this, especially when I'm creating multiple shots. I've created the AI twin talking, somebody creating somebody like me talking with this. This is what I use to create a video like that, and I'll show you. I may show you that video as well. And so I have, for this prompt, you have to start with the how many seconds it's going to be. Of course, the camera is going to change. It's going to move. So wide shot for the first 2 seconds, then medium shot for the next 2 seconds, close-up shot for the next 2 seconds, and point of view for the last shot. But I haven't included what it's going to say, but it's just, talking about the structure of what it's going to look like here. So segment this prompting, segment it into like 2 seconds prompting. Make sure that the cameras are transitioning. You can't go from wide shots to area view immediately, like just swinging it doesn't really work like that. And then design this sound. What is that sound for? Make sure that it connects to all the segments in a cohesive narrative way. Okay, and we're going to see this as well. We can try this prompt as well. Then we also have what we call JSON prompting. I really like this, and I'll share my JSON prompt with all of us, and we're going to be creating so many things. We still have a little bit of time. We're going to be creating so many things. So JSON prompt is when you have this curly brackets. Now it describes the scene, the environment description, which is the scene is the environment description, the shots, which is the camera work, the framing, the camera angle, the camera movement and angle details, the dialogue, the SFX. You can also add the VFX. You can add the SFX. You can add the VFX as well. You can add the dialogue. What is that person? What is that character saying? So this is where your text to video prompting can work. So if we use this, it's likely all of us will get the same set of very similar outputs. But that very first prompt, you may not get very similar outputs. I want you to save your credit a little bit. I don't want you to use this. So I'm going to share with you my custom GPT, and then we'll go and create a couple of things create a couple of scenes, because you need to prompt it. You have to create prompts. You have to create scenes for this. But I want to help you to make sure that you create a high quality prompt, right? Go to ChatGPT and give you my JSON prompt, and that's what we'll be using. I think it's this one. It's me that created it. Let's see. Edit. Share it. Anyone with the link? See, copy the link. I'll put it in the chat. Sorry. Okay. So this VO3 prompt will help you to create any kind of image, any kind of can help you to create 3D cartoon dialogue. It can help you to create animated explainer videos, that is animations that explain things for you. You have an animation that can explain things for you. I think Kumi mentioned that today, right? That's what she wants to create. This is the JSON prompt that can do that. Just explain what you need and the AI will be able to generate it for you. A CGI commercial video ad, cinematic live action scenes, point of view immersive scenes, character dialogue scenes, product marketing spot, anything similar to this, it can just create it for you. And I gave it keywords. I told it like what it should do. I can upload my picture and it will be able to create all of that for me, whatever it has to create. So I went through all of it. So let me go here. I want to create, let's follow what is in the material. Okay, so these are video creators. You have access to them. We'll also try some of them, like this chats GLM. It's an aggregator, that is, it has other models in it. ChatGwen is the one we have. Vier is also very good. Huyen Tencent is also very good. So just play around with it when you can. So what is the workflow? If you want to generate something, just go from an idea. ChatGPT can give you an idea, and then you create a script, use images, and then use it in VO3. Go from ingredients to video. Let's assume our first demo is UGC. UGC means user-generated content. So assuming I want to promote, so I have my oil here. I think this is Fair and White. I don't know if you can see. I want to promote this Fair and White gold. I don't have a picture of it, but I can get the picture from, let's say, online. Let's say Fair and White. Fair and White gold. I can also ask AI to give me, okay, it's none of any of this, but let's just copy these pictures or save this picture because I want to download it. It's asking me to. Okay, did it? No, it's saving it as a web file. I don't want it to save it as a web file. Okay, it seems I have to register here, so I don't want something I would register. I'll go to images, so it's just the image. Let's assume this is let's assume it's this one. This looks blurred to me. It's more like this one. It looks blurred now. Okay, let's see. Save image as still a web. Oh, they have all locked everything up. Let me see if I can save it as a JPEG instead of a web file.
You can use sniping too.
Yeah. Oh, awesome. Yes, I can. I can just do this. Yes, thank you. have to save it in. Okay, now I'll put it in the chat so that we can pick it from the chat or whatever you want to use as well. Feel free to use whatever you would like to use for this example. So I want to put it here. It's easier for me to upload it for you guys and then download it from here and save it. I think, yeah, that makes it easier for me to save it. Okay, so I'm also going to upload my picture. We're heading back to Veo 3. Oh no, I like to create a prompt. So I'm first of all I have an idea. I want to advertise this product. I'm going to my ChatGPT Veo 3. I'll tell my ChatGPT Veo 3. I said I want to, maybe I upload the two things I need, my picture. One is my picture, one is this picture. Let's see, let me see if I can find my picture. Let's use, oh no, this picture is not exactly what I would like to use. So let's use this one. Doesn't matter. Yes. Then I'll take a picture of the image. This one. So I have these two pictures. And I'm going to tell, this is my JSON prompt. If you don't have access, let me know. I believe everybody should have access to it. So I want to create an advert for this Fair and White. This is an oil. I want to create an advert using myself. I've attached a picture of myself. I create a great prompt for me to create that advert, marketing it to people who are 25 to 55 years old, and they should live in Canada. So you have to put the culture in context. Thank you. So don't put thank you. There's no need to ask to tell ChatGPT thank you. But sometimes you feel like telling it thank you, right? Because it's you feel it's doing a great job for you. So let's see what it's going to create. So it's going to bring out the JSON prompts. Okay, I didn't give it the how many seconds it should be, so I'm going to reduce the number of seconds. Who is here? And it gave me aspect ratio 6:9, overall style, cinematic lifestyle. Okay. Keywords: fair and white gold oil, luxury body oil, Canadian lifestyle, self-care, melanin-rich skin, confidence, and all whatnot. Age range, location, Canada, urban professional. Let's see the scenes, 0 to 5 seconds, and all that. I want to change this. I want to change this. It's still generating, but I want to change it. It has to be an 8 seconds video. Okay, so I want it to regenerate. Okay, it's giving me 9 to 16 now, so it's not, it's probably going to be a reel and all that. And think about what you can do with this. So you can start advertising for organizations like this, just using this, the prompts that you have, because the Veo 3 is going to create really lovely, magical, dynamic ad for you. Let's put it in Veo 3 if you'd like. Can put it in Veo 3. I don't know if we have enough. I can go. I'm going to be using ingredients to video because I wanted to reference it exactly. So I wanted to reference. Select this. Okay, select this one. Yeah, so it's asking me. So the prompt is portrait. So I'll rather put this on portrait. I also want to reduce this. I don't want the white background. I think I wish I can remove the white background, but it's okay if I don't remove it. It's just, hopefully I'm able to just get what I want. Okay, that's okay. Okay, it's right here. Now add another one. Let's use this person. It's still me. I hope I don't know if I want to wear these clothes for the marketing, but this is my prompt, and I will see what it can say. Switch to landscape. This feature isn't supported in portrait, so this has to be a landscape. Let's see what it can do. Landscape. Okay. This landscape. Okay. It's fine. Did it work? Let's run again. Okay. What did you guys decide to do? While it's generating, I'm going to head over here. Am I too fast? I want us to try a couple of things before we finally create our clone. Who is here? Who is with me? I can't see anybody right now because, let me see. Who is with us? Anybody? Give me a thumbs up if you are here. If you are with us, if you're not with us, let me know where you are so that I can meet you where you are. I want to know where you are so I can meet you where you are. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? And you can create your own products. Anybody can create their own product. So we can go here to create our own product. You can go anywhere, any image generation app to create your own product. Please complete the operation, drag. Okay. To create your own products. Verified. Token has expired. Please log in again. So I left it for a long time. Okay, token has expired. Will this work now? Create your own products. Go online, go to ChatGPT, tell it to create an image or view. Oh, I need to start afresh. Tell it to create an image of you or whatever, and you holding your product. Your product can have your name on it. It doesn't really matter, right? Let's see. So, oh, I didn't tell it to make sure it doesn't write anything on it. So it wrote something on it. Let's see.
Canadian weather. Real glow.
The face is nice, but the things he
Canadian
wrote
weather.
is so bad.
Real glow.
Yeah, it's not wonderful because I haven't
Canadian weather.
asked it to write something.
Real glow.
So you can create cinematic ads, unboxing images with this. So let me show you
Canadian
again.
weather. Real glow.
Okay, let's go back to this. Let's go back to this.
Canadian weather. Real glow. Canadian weather.
So I can reprompt it
Real glow.
to remove remove the wordings, the text, so it's not
weather.
blurry. So question,
Real
I'm
glow.
pausing here. Let me go back. I'll pause here. I want to ask you questions. Question, who is
Canadian
confused?
weather.
Who is not following?
Real glow.
Who is finding it difficult? Who is not following? Everybody not following?
So, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so I think towards the end of it, I think I missed something in this. I've been able to generate, I tested that on VO3 prompts, Well, I needed to know. So, did you use Whisk, or what did you use to finalize the design?
Sorry, what did I use to do what?
Did you use to finalize? I mean, to finish up the advert. Was it Flow or what?
Oh, Flow. Yes, I went to Flow. I used ingredient to video, and with ingredient to video, I just uploaded the ingredients, right? I uploaded the picture of the Fair and White and uploaded my image because I want to use my image to do it.
Okay, so what did you copy from the View 3 points? Was it the human readable summary or the codes?
Okay, I believe I'm still sharing, right? So let me show you what I copied from View 3 from the, so this is what I copied here. I copied this JSON prompt. Can you see it?
Yes, okay.
Can you see it?
Okay, yes. I think
Okay,
I
so
got
I just
there.
created the JSON prompt, but I want to reprompt it. No text overlays. Any text overlay. Okay, so I've reprompted it. So how are we doing? How are we doing? Komi, Danny, how are we doing? Are we doing okay before we now go into cloning ourselves? This is really, really lovely. If you can clone yourself, you have 60 scenes, you in the car, and then you speaking something like you. It's amazing because I would maybe we have 15 more minutes thereabouts. So I want to change my prompt now. I want to tell it to uh, okay, so it says it cannot create it's 9 to 16. So let me see. I just gave it 9 to 16, but I mean it can be it's 9 to 16, but it says it must be in 16 by 9. Let's see if anything is going to change. Uploading the same thing that I have uploaded. Ingredients, 2 things, 3 things, 4 things. You can add it to. You can also tell Gemini to help you. Tell Gemini to make you to hold the product, right? And then you upload it here. Let's see if it's going to recreate whatever it has created in the past. Okay. With no text overlays this time around. Okay, so we're going to now dive into, we can use these ingredients video for many things, but we'll now dive into creating our own AI clone. So I just want to give you some more examples. Um, so you can go to 11 Labs to record your voice. If you want to use your own voice, you can see the person speaking was me, but it's not my voice, right? I can go to 11 Labs, but we're going to be using Heijin now to create that. So this is cinematic live product ad. You can also do the same thing. I really like this one. It has you can add VFS, can make it to be very dynamic, can create CGI animated ads here. So like maybe let's look at this Lamborghini cinematic ad. It's not gonna take us a long time. So because it's gonna create an ad. I know you guys must have seen this kind of ad online, but I just want to show you how it's created. I can upload my picture and maybe my picture inside of it. So my me inside the okay. coming. Let's to recreate this prompt a little bit. So it's going to give me another prompt of me inside the Lamborghini. Yep. Let's look at what's where we are. I think I still have a little bit of Reddit 18 more. Okay, I like this. I think I like this. Let's see what it did. Okay. Like it's pouring it. Not as much as I would have loved it to look like. But you keep twerking it until you get what you want. Okay. I'm out of credit. Oh, John. Okay, John, don't worry. There is Gwen. We're going to be using one video. This is for free as well. Let me introduce you to one.video. And it's for free. Gwen chat also is for free, but you may need to sign in. So I'm going to share this with you now. Sign in and use it as well. As long as you have your stories, you'll be fine. So let's try this now. Yeah. So this I've finally been able to okay, no, not here. Finally been able to log in here. Grok is another one that anybody can use. Grok is amazing, and I want us to be able to use it. Because of the time this takes, I'm not sure we will be able to finish up. There are lots of things I would have loved to show all of us here, different tools, because I want you to be able to use those tools to create images. Let me share Grok with you as well. Grok is lovely. They've been trying these days, the past one month or 2 months, they've been doing awesome. I want to show you that as well, but I don't want us to, just be here without, I want us to also be able to complete other things as well. Let me share this with you. Grok image, and we need to test Grok as well. We need to test Grok. Okay. So I've shared Grok with you. Grok is free. I think you have a limit to how many image videos you can create, but it's not, you can really like create a lot of videos with it before it runs out. I'm not sure how many videos that they'll permit you to create. Okay. User has a cat named Kitty. What's on my memory? So I have video generation now. So I'm now using chat.gwen for my video generation. I can add my picture here. If I want to use my picture, I said somebody in Lamborghini, right? So I want to use my picture. So I'm going to go to my picture and copy any picture at all. And I'm going to go to my JSON file. The last one is this one. So I'm going to go to it and share that with, hold on. Let's go to, okay. Danny, are you here? Are you following? So this is chats, and one video can also do the same thing. So there are different platforms. If we are already in Grok, I can show you Grok as well. So in Grok, you can do the same, upload an image and give it to what you want it to generate for you. To this. Okay. So let's see. I've talked about CGI animated videos. There is, you can also have like your movie style, like having your scenes being generated and then uploading them. Of course, now you understand how to prompt your videos, right? You must include all that 5 elements of a great prompt in your products, in your prompt. and that's how you make it to work for you. You can use ingredient to video. You can create story scenes. Usually for story scenes, I prefer to use timestamp prompting. So I can also prompt this to give me a timestamp prompting and be able to do that for me. So now let's go to Heijin for our AI twin. So for AI twin, go to Heijin, sign in to Heijin, Heygen. Okay, I created something. I have a couple of videos. Maybe I can add it. So Hedging allows you to use your voice if you want to use your voice. Let's create, let's say, I don't know what I'll be talking about. Let's say I'm going to be singing. No, I don't want to sing, or maybe I can sing, but let's create maybe myself singing in a music studio. Let's create a music studio first. No, would it be a music studio? It's gonna be in church. Let me go to Whisk and ask Wix to create a scene for me. Enter a scene. I don't know what that scene is. So I'm using my Whisper to write now. So create a scene, very lovely scene, like a Christmas concert. You are going to be creating it like the stage, like they create a stage of a Christmas concert for me because I want to add myself to that concert. Let's do this. Okay. We are going to be creating a stage as if somebody is standing on a great stage of a Christmas concert. Okay, because I want to add myself to that concert. Okay, let's do it. So it's gonna create a scene for me. So this is creating a scene for me, and I'll combine it with my picture. Okay, so this is what it created for me. I don't know, this doesn't really, I don't really like this that much. Give me a red, beautiful, yes. Holding a mic. Holding a mic singing. Let's put singing. Okay, let's do it. So I have this scene. I'm just creating myself right now. So we're going to combine the scene. It combined the scene already. Oh, it selected the scene. I didn't realize that. But I think this one really looks nice. Okay, so I think this one makes me look a little bit slimmer than I am. So let me say focus. The camera should be focusing on the face. Camera focusing on the face. Okay, let's see. It's free, so I can generate as many images as I would like to. Oh, okay. Oh no. Oh no. It should be this one. So I should have downloaded this one and deleted this one and uploaded this one. Okay. So the reference image is not this one. I removed this one. Add the reference image. So it was still referencing the selected image. Still camera focusing on my face. Let's see. Okay. While we are waiting, let's go over to what we were generating. Oh, Oh, but the face now looks different. This doesn't look like me. Okay, I'm going to add another. The face should look like this person here. So I'm going to add, because I want the image to really look like me. I don't want it to look like a different person singing. So
So, Uche, have you added the prompt in the chat? Did you put it in the chat?
the prompt for which one?
For this one now.
For this
I don't
one?
see it. Yeah, the one you're doing now.
I didn't add the prompt. So I went to Wix.
Just
I
okay.
uploaded my picture. I want to sing a Christmas song, but it's me singing the Christmas song because I want to use my voice. That's how we create our avatar. Your avatar will have your face, it will have your voice. So that's
Okay.
when we call it your avatar. So I uploaded my picture and then I wanted to create a scene for my picture. Okay, so I just
Mhm.
told it to create Christmas, like a Christmas background for me, like a Christmas concert background, because I want it to look like I'm performing for performing during a concert, a Christmas concert. Okay. So I just prompted it to give me that background and I clicked on the two. So here is where you select the whatever you are working on. So you can add more scenes, but you can add more subjects, but you can have only one scene and deselect what you don't need. So I don't need I wanted to use my picture. I can see because this person was generated, this person looks a little bit, the hair looks a little bit like mine, but to be honest, this person really looks more beautiful than I am. So I don't want to use it. So I want to use something that really looks like me. So that's why I'm now creating. I'm going to tell it that the face of the first scene, the face of the change the first scene face to the okay, maybe I have to download the one I want. I think I like this one because I want it to have a face. So I'm going to change this other one. Yeah. So I want the face of the first person, match the face, basically. Match the face because I know AI can do that. It can match my face using the first picture should match the second picture, something like that. So I'm saying my face is actually the one in the purple shirt. I want you to I want you to change the face to mine. Change the face of the second subject to mine. It should understand what I am saying. It doesn't also matter, like I'm changing this, but it doesn't really matter. It will be able to recognize the errors and know that I wanted to say actually, not actually, whatever. Yeah. Well, a little bit, but not matching it that well. Oh yeah, let me see. Is this locked? This is locked, right? Okay. So I may want to unlock it so it takes my face. Let's see if it's gonna take my face better. Or I can even create it in a different, create it in a different weeks, in a different environment because it has already that it's already like seeing that environment. So I would prefer to start a new project instead. So I would go and upload. Agree. I would go and upload the two pictures. So it's this one. It's this one. This one is the first one, and then this one. Will it work? Yes, two subjects. So okay, my face is the one in my actual face is the one in purple shirts. I want you to change the one in red shirts to my face, which is in purple shirts. Let's see if it's gonna work. Did it work? It's written it somewhere. I don't know. My face is the one with the purple shirts. I want you to match it with the one to change the one in red shirt to the one in purple shirts. Did it work? No, it didn't work. I'm glad I'm still here. Anybody following?
Yes.
Yeah, following. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. So change the face of the first subjects to the this
Thing. Don't type in to disappear.
second subject in purple shirt. See. Get it. It didn't change it. So maybe it didn't change it. It's still same. It's still same. I don't see any difference in the face of the first subject to the second subject in purple. In purple shirts. I wish I can get my face because I need my face. I don't need anything else apart from my face on it. Okay, so I'm going to prompt it to give me my background. I'm going to remove this. I don't want this again. So I'm going to give it another prompt to add. I want you to make me to wear a very beautiful dress for a Christmas concert, and I'm standing on a stage that is beautifully decorated for the Christmas concert, and I'm holding a mic. Let's see if it goes. This is printing somewhere that I don't know. Okay. Yeah, it's writing something somewhere that I don't know. So let's use something else. So I want you to create I want you to wear me a red beautiful dress for a Christmas carol or Christmas concert and I'll be standing on the stage at that concert. The stage of the concert is beautifully decorated and I'm holding a mic. Okay, let's copy this prompt and put it here. That is where we are. I need to be okay. Christmas carol or Christmas concert, and I'll be standing on the stage at the concert. The stage of the concert is beautifully decorated and I'm holding a mic. Let's go. Let's see, it should get my face right now because that's the only thing here. So most times you have to iterate, you have to refine your prompts to get what you want. Okay, this is me. I like this. It seems I'm backing the audience here. Am I backing the audience or what is happening at the background? I think I like this. Maybe I like this more. Although maybe I like this more because it looks more real. Although this is big, that's better than this one. Okay, so I'm going to use this. I'm going to head to Hedging. Let's say in Hedging, you go to, have you signed in here, Hedging? If you haven't signed in, sign in. You are going to be creating your own avatar right now. So this is Hedging. Oh, you did that already, John. This is amazing. I was struggling with mine. Look at that. Look at that. Yes, I was struggling with mine. Okay, excellent. So you are going to be creating an avatar of yourself. An avatar. Head to Hedging. I didn't realize that I hadn't shared Hedging. Sign in. I'm going to wait for you to be able to sign in. You can create now. You can create studio background. You can create anything. I created this UGC video long time ago, about one month ago. I used ChatGPT to create this. So once you're in Hedging, let me know. Hedging has been improving. It has been improving since then. So I created a couple of images and all that. It was really lovely, but and all these tools, they keep improving, which is great. Let me go back a little bit. So if you are here, please let me know. If you are here, let me know. You head to photo, so I can upload my photo here. I think I have downloaded it. Let's say downloaded it. Oh. Danny, are you here? Are you making progress? Are you making any progress at all? Are you is it difficult? Is it complex? Okay, so here you can upload a music. I'm going to upload a music, but assuming I don't want to upload a music, I can record myself singing. That is how it works. So you can go and record yourself singing. You record whatever you have. Assuming you want to post something on social media and you want your face to show, you want it to look like your lips are moving as well. Yes, this is what you do. You add your script and record yourself speaking whatever you have as your script. This is where you do it. Okay, an audio of yourself. So I'm going to be singing this Joy to the World. This is also how you create long form videos. Okay, I'm going to be adding this audio. I can also upload this audio. Let me see if I can upload it so that you can have your music, like if you want to do music, because kind of this is like a music thing. But if you all want to speak, just get the script and record yourself. That is you creating your own avatar. And you can create any kind of music, any kind of video, any kind of thing with you. It's you that is creating it. Like it's your voice that is creating it. You can record yourself and, maybe you have a couple of videos. You can also upload those videos here and just record yourself speaking about those videos. Okay, so I'm looking for Joy to the World. Maybe it's here. Joy to the World. I've shared the MP3 if you want to add it, just like mine. So let's generate this video. It's going to be singing this song, not in my voice because I'm just singing the song. Okay, so it's gonna take a while. It takes really long, maybe 3 to 5 minutes, because it's a video generation. Video generation has a long latency. Okay. So this is video. So the link is ready. This is our video creation class. We've been able to today learn about video creation, different workflows, how to write an effective prompt. You have access to VO3, which can give you access to like how you can create the videos. And so you don't think about your prompting that much because he already has a structure. You've been able to learn how to create UGC videos, that is creating videos with a product. You can also create cinematic live product ads. Just tell it what you want and it's going to create that. I think there's something missing. I'm going to there's a video I need that was pending. That video was on Lamborghini, right? Was it Lamborghini? Let me see.
It's not even generating anything. So, I don't know.
So I don't know why it generated something with an oil on it. It shouldn't be generating something with an oil on it. And I said I wanted to be inside a car. It wasn't very perfect, but I don't know if you have seen those unboxing videos. You can also use it to create unboxing videos, make it to be very dramatic. You can say you want it to be very dramatic, and then it makes it to be very, very dramatic. You have now understood, or you now know a couple of tools that you can use to create your images. We have a list of them: Gwen, One, Grok, Huyen, Chat, GLM, of course, Google Flow, that is VO3, and yeah, and other ones as well, which are in the material that anybody can use. And you have been able to create your own clone, right? John, are you able to create your own clone? Let me see if you have been able to create your own clone.
Not yet. I'm
Not
still.
yet, you're working on it. Let's see, mine is 36% going. Okay. So I have created clones of myself as well in the past. So this is my clone. This is my clone. I had to speak to it. It's my clone. I can show you. I've always wanted to have a podcast, but so many things held me back. Okay. This is my voice, right? This is my voice. This is a podcast style. So I just developed like all these things. Like I don't have to be, I just put this out there and people like it because it looks like me. It looks like me. It looks like my voice. It sounds like my voice as well. Okay. I hope it doesn't interrupt this one. Let's see. So anybody can do this, and hedging is free, I think. I got it from somewhere, but I think it's free. So feel free to generate as much as you can.
From what I'm seeing when I was signing in, I think they're free and only generate 3 videos in a month.
In a month, okay.
So
So there's also another platform, 11 Labs, where you can generate a voice. So it's also a paid, it's a paid app. Let me just mention it here so that you would see. So you can get a voice changer. You can clone your voice, but it's a paid app. You can record yourself and be able to download it here. So, okay. Can get different people's voices. This is because it's paid. You can't access these other platforms because it's paid, but the voice quality is really spectacular. It gives emotions to the voice, which is lovely. Because when you add emotions to your voice, of course, we don't speak in monotones, like always one sound. Our sounds can be high, low, depending, can be different expressions depending on whatever we are speaking about. If we are angry, it shows in our voice, right? If we are calm, if we are smiling, it shows in our voice. You can perceive it, even if the person is not around you, the person can perceive the feeling, that expression that you have. So hedging is another place where you can look into.
So please, would you do a recap on the aging? I think I'm lost. I'm not getting that.
Sorry, say that again.
The how to upload my picture and the sound on Paging.
On hedging, right? Yes,
Yeah, I'm
okay.
not.
So it's generating. So you go to create,
Okay.
go to photo to video, because I'm using a photo of myself.
Okay.
Okay. Hope it doesn't interrupt. Okay, yes. Then go to upload your fine picture right here, and go to either you can upload an audio, which I did here, or you can record your own audio here. So in the first, the other video I just clicked on now, I recorded myself. I was just speaking just the text, right? So I'll record myself, or I'll upload an audio. And that's also the same thing if you want to create faceless videos, if you want to use your voice. If you also don't want to use your voice, there are like lots and lots of options. Google Studio, I know somebody said they want to create faceless video. Google Studio does have those options to generate voice. So you have audio here. So you can use Gemini 2.5 Flash. It's Flash means that it's going to generate it very fast. So maybe you have several people speaking, so you can go to this place and add the script. What is speaker one saying? What is speaker two saying? Once you create the voices, the speaker, you select the speakers here and then download. You're able to download what they are saying, so that you have like the words that they are saying, and download it and utilize it. Another way you can do it, if you want to also use Hedging to do your voice generation, you can add your scripts. Let's assume that you want to use photo to video. You already have your photo to video. You come here and add your scripts. Okay, so let's assume I just add here, this is sample script that they do have. I have never in my life learned anything from any man who agreed with me. So that's a script, and you can select the voice you want that script to use, either from a prompt or from your Hedging library, where you have different people. If you like, you can search for voices in different accents. Let's select Nigerian accents here. Let's see if Nigeria is here. Don't see Nigeria here. Let's see. Maybe Nigeria is here. Nigeria should be here. I don't believe that they will skip us. I don't think that they will skip us. Yes, Chike Obi's voice is here. And Obi Broadcaster is here. Are these the only two Nigerian voices that are here? So let me see. Can I get female voices? Let me see if I can get Nigerian female voice. Okay, my avatar is ready. So once your avatar is ready, it sends you an email for you to check it out. So you don't have to wait for it, which is awesome. It doesn't have a Nigerian female, but 11 Labs does have a variety of images, voices, including Nigerian female voice. So if you're a female and you want to use that voice, you can add it, or otherwise you record your own voice, or you go online and get a female voice that you think that speaks in that way. You'll be able to get it. Yeah, I don't see Nigerian voice, female voice here. Okay. Original accents. Okay, let's hear this. So I didn't even give it any I should have animated it. I didn't animate it. Oh, it did the animation for me. Well, I didn't tell it much, so but this is what it looks like. I'm dreaming. What is Stirrup is holding? It looks like I'm dreaming because I didn't give it so much action, right? So you may want to animate your videos and not just post it that way. So it recreates it exactly in the way you want it to create it. So it's moving, there's action, there's music, right? It's moving. But this is also how you can create very long videos. So what do you think about this? John, were you able to create yours? Are you done with yours? What do you think? And who is going to try this? Who's going to be using this to create things for themselves? Who's going to be using this?
So it was telling me that I couldn't upload more than 30 seconds song.
30 seconds of song. This is almost 3 minutes. Right? Can you record with your voice? Are you able to record with your voice? Mine is almost 3 minutes, 2:33, if I'm not mistaken, 2 minutes and 33 seconds. Who else tried this? Who else tried this? No one? Was it too complex for you? Stop sharing. Was it too complex for you? Tell me.
The ones I'm creating, they're not using my face. I don't know.
Okay. Where are you creating them? In Whisk?
Yeah, in Whisk.
Did you upload your image first?
Yes, I did.
Okay. So you prompt it just layered in a multi-step process. So you just say, wear me a red dress, or put me in a studio, something like that.
Okay.
And sometimes you need some iterations before you get it, and it's not from you, it's just that the AI just predicts. It just assumes something. So I see the cable, so it's assuming that there's a cable somewhere, and maybe I should have said a wireless microphone. So it gave me a microphone with a cable. And I don't even know where the cable is coming from, whether it's from my back or from my side. So sometimes you just have to like prompt it, uh, keep iterating, and it's not from you. It's not because you're not prompting it well, but it's just that it's doing something different than what you have given to it, because it's assuming other things. So because I didn't mention whether it's going to be a wireless microphone or a wired microphone, it just gave me a wired one. Okay, how did today go? Do we need to get back to this? Do we feel confident that we can create our clones? I want us to be using our clones to do stuff. For me, I'm not going to stand in the camera. I'm not going to be, every time I'm looking at my hair, I'm making hair. No, I'm not going to do that anymore. And that is it. I'm done with it. I'm done with making up and remaking up and thinking, oh, I need to get this wig or get that wig. I want to look different. I want to wear these clothes. No, I'm going to be lying down and creating my content. And that's what I'm going to be doing moving forward. Who is with me on this? Who is with me on this? I've already done it. Like I've been doing it. Most of my videos, I don't appear live. I'm not live. Either some of my staff will do those contents, but they're using my face, they're using my voice to create those, but I won't be showing up.
Nice.
All right. Questions? I'm here for your questions. Now I'm going to upload all the materials to the Blackboard. If you have any questions, things that you want AI to help you do that you haven't been able to do, I'm here to support you. Let me know how I can help you. Make sure that you are leveraging AI to increase your productivity, increase your revenue, save time. Tell me, how can I help you? How do you think you can use this? And you don't have to answer me right now. Like you can reach out whenever you can. And John, do you want to wait behind, or like we have an unfinished business?
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. Yeah. So thank you so much for the session tonight. Yeah. So I think I've also learned a new thing tonight. But then I wanted to ask, I've seen videos where you see two people, the same person being duplicated and then talking to each other. So if I want to do such, how can one go about it?
Yes, so to do that, you have to create the different scenes first. So first of all, ask ChatGPT to give you, tell ChatGPT, give ChatGPT the context. ChatGPT will create the scenes for you and use timestamp prompting. So you have the different scenes. Each scene, you have to create each scene. You feel free to animate the scene. You ask ChatGPT to give you the animations of each scene so that when you know what a scene is. So this thing now is a scene. You have the subject, you have the environment. So it now makes up like what that scene is. Okay. The environment is the scene, but of course the subject plays a key role inside the scene, right? So let's say you have you want to tell a short story. ChatGPT crafts the story for you and creates it in a scene-like way. And then you tell it this person is saying this. Give your characters names. So let's say Uche is saying this. Kumi is saying that. So it uses that name. And to maintain the voice, you use timestamp prompting. So it maintains first, it's going to maintain that character for you. If you ask ChatGPT to do it for you, it's going to maintain that character. It's going to maintain the voice as well, because it sees if you have the character already, upload those characters to, if you've created it, you upload the characters to ChatGPT. So it creates a scene. It may mention the clothes of the character so that the AI understands who is to speak and when the person is speaking. Okay, that's how it sees it. Even in your video creation, assuming you're going to add extra scenes to it, you have to either you crop the end of the first part, so it sees what the first part is and be able to create the second part, because the second part you're creating is very likely you're going to use a text to video prompting. And if it doesn't see the first part very well, it may miss the character, it may miss what the next character is wearing, the face of the next character. It may not be consistent like that. Okay, great question, really. I hope it's clear. I hope it's clear.
Yeah, it's clear, but it just sounds like it's going to take a lot of work to do.
It takes
Okay.
a little bit of time. Yes, it takes a little bit of time to do. So create short scenes, because most times you also have 8-second scenes. It takes a little bit of time. So the first thing is like creating a storyboard. Um, Image effects is also very good, because you can use image effects to create your scenes, because image effects creates 4 videos at once. So you can tell it to create 4 different angles. So create this person facing this, create this, it just creates 4 different scenes for you at once. Then you upload those scenes to ChatGPT. Tell ChatGPT, the lady here is, whatever that scene is going to be, it's going to create that dialogue for you. It's called the dialogue. So where this person is speaking, the other person is speaking, the next person is speaking, what is happening in each scene, you'll be able to do that for you. It looks complex, but not really very complex. Let's say you are creating a 20 seconds story, 20-second story. It may take 4 storyboards, right? So 4 scenes to generate, 4 scripts as well, and all the details, the SFX, the VFX. If you also want to add B-rolls to it, you may be able to add those B-rolls as well.
All right. It's all right. Thank you.
Okay. All right. If we don't have any other questions, I would say good night to everyone and have a lovely week ahead. And I'll see you next weekend. Next weekend is all automations. We're going to have a wonderful time automating different things, different aspects of our life. Social media automation, we're going to be honing in on that. How do you automate your workflows? That's what we're going to hone in. Thanks, everyone, and have a good evening. Bye.
All right. Thank you.
Bye,
Have a
everyone.
wonderful week.
Bye.